day 48, about to go in, 3 days left. Today's Friday, tomorrow Saturday, and with the Sunday special on Sunday. I will tell you, the second half of this video, what I keep in my sling pack. Maybe find another dealer. Feel like it's unlikely because I'm probably not taking the camera with me to Orleans, but maybe one of the next 2 days, take the camera with me and ask another dealer to show what's in the pack. I know what's in mine. I'll show it to you. You see dealers walking around with the packs. I did that video, link at the top, on what is in the backpacks of poker players now. Same thing for dealers. Do want to tell you, I have a new record. 2 days ago, dealt 7.5 hours in a row. Awesome. A lot of people would complain about that. It was great. I have a new record. Maybe I'll break it next year. As much as I would love to take credit for it, it was just some great timing and random draws. When you start a tournament, the floor gives us a time card. There's a table number written on that, you know, from the time card video. Link to that at the top if you missed it. And in the 11 a.m. tournament, I got the right table. In the 4 o'clock tournament, I got the right table. In the 11 a.m., dealt a table, rotated, dealt the next table, went on break. 12:30, come off break, and we had like enough dealers to have breaks, but not the number that's ideal. We were a little short, so instead of like 4 tables and then a break, we had like 6s and 7s. So when I came off that break, I started a string of 7 tables without a break. I dealt those 7 tables, and then in the middle of that 7th down, my table broke. It was perfect timing. It was like 3:46. The 4 o'clock dealers clock in at 3:45, and then they have their roll call, and then they go get the chips to open the tables for the 4 o'clock tournament. So I closed my no limit table from the 11 a.m. tournament, brought the decks of cards and the time card up to the desk, and the guy said, all right, go jump in the meeting for the 4 o'clock tournament, and also got a great table draw in that table. We had, I think, one more dealer than the amount of tables we had going. So again, not the ideal number of dealers. We did have a break table, but there were very long strings. I think we had a string of 6 tables, then a break, then 7 tables. The table I got was right after the break table. So I started the tournament and had a string of 7 tables until I had a break. I never even got to the break. Before I actually got an official break, the tournament went 8 levels, including the break after level 4, including the break after level 8. Then registration ends. So now, to start level 9, the amount of tables can only go down. The amount of players can only go down. Tables are breaking. And I finished a down after dealing level 9, and then the table right behind me had just broken like a minute earlier. So that dealer on that table didn't have a table. I didn't have a table. At that point in the day, it was late, and they were sending 11 a.m. dealers home, so that was it for me. But I dealt, there must have been actually somewhere in that 4 p.m. tournament where I was at the same table for like 2 or 3 downs, because it was 7.5 hours, which is 15 downs. 15 downs, no break, 7.5 hours. If you want to think about it in terms of downs or hours, those are the numbers. Maybe next year I'll break it. And I mean, I guess it's possible Sunday, probably not today or tomorrow, possibly Sunday on the final day, Sunday special, but probably not. But something to look forward to next year. Maybe I'll get more than 15 downs in a row. When I come back at the end of the day, I'll show you everything I keep in my pack. All right, I am back from day 48, only 2 more days left. Dealt no limit tournaments all day, got about 8 hours on the clock. Realized I didn't tell you pay for Monday. I didn't go in Monday. That's why I totally forgot about it. Tomorrow's video, I will tell you the pay, I guess from, what day did I pick? I think the Sunday, whatever. Tomorrow's video, probably one more pay video where I just show you the highest one, because I want to show you how profitable dealing mixed game tournaments could be. But what's in the pack? Here we go. It's usually around my waist. I mean, it's around my waist when I'm dealing. It's around my shoulder right now because I'm back in my room. I'm gonna show you what I keep in here when you see me dealing, when this is around my waist, while I'm in Orleans, what's inside. Okay, using the top of my cooler as a counter. Here we go. First, what's in this front pack? This is hilarious. This is a chip to Golden Nugget. Herbs and Rye gave it to me like many months ago. It was last year, pretty sure. He was in town, had this, and like figured I would go to Golden Nugget before he came back to town, and I'm almost never there, so I still have this. Anyway, everything else relates to dealing poker. Piece of paper and a pencil. A pencil, I am a rare person who has a pencil that has an eraser. You don't need an eraser often, but when you do, it's tough to find one. Sometimes you're about to push into a table, you're waiting for the hand in progress to finish, the dealer gives you the time card, you write your name down, and right before you sit, it's like very quick, they reroute you and have you go deal something else. You got to erase your name. I mean, people just cross it out with a pencil, and then there's not really room for the next person to write his or her name, so it's nice to have an eraser. What is in the main pocket? I don't like having my phone in the pocket of my pants. I mean, you can, most people do, so I just keep it in the pack. And then there's this bag. All right. Oh, my car keys. They're on the table right now, but yeah, usually in there. I mean, they are in there when I'm dealing. This bag, this plastic bag from tortilla chips, or tortilla shells. For one, Vaseline, because I've been sneezing so much. Sometimes like the skin around like my nose and my lips has just been getting like really dry. So nice to have some of that. Also, this, really important, Band-Aid Neosporin. If somehow your fingers are going to get cut, you want to be able to fix it. You're not going to bleed all over the cards. You got to have this. I actually gave a Band-Aid and I threw the Neosporin to a player who was bleeding. I don't remember if he used the Neosporin. Definitely used the Band-Aid. And there was that day way back where I dealt the triple stud tournament and I like grabbed the dealer chair to pull it out, and there was like a staple or something sticking out of the chair and it pierced my skin and I was bleeding. Didn't have this stuff. Found some stuff in the poker room to fix it, stop the bleeding, but it's nice to just have this in your pack. So that's it. Sometimes just have like a napkin in there. But yeah, that's gonna do it. What do other people have? Pretty much the same thing. Most people don't use the back of a receipt to keep track of their stuff. They have like a little notepad with like a spiral coil on the top. This is just a receipt from the supermarket. What did I buy? Water and sparkling water. But the back is blank, so I don't throw it out. I keep it to use as paper if I need it. And there you go. So no huge secrets. I'm not keeping like gold doubloons in there or anything, but you see dealers with the packs on their waists. You want to know what's in it? That's what's in mine. And really getting close to the end here. Tomorrow, going to tell you the pay from Sunday, a few days ago. And day 50, people have been asking, what does the EDR look like? I'm planning on taking a bunch of pictures from inside the EDR, the food, the tables, the setup, and showing you what it's like to eat in the employee dining room. 2 videos from today, so stay tuned for that. And remember, rice is a spoon food.